So I have a bit of a story, and I'm not sure if and when I'm gonna upload a video with this commentary, but I want to tell the story while it's fresh in my mind nevertheless. So I was casually playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on my own time, as I do, and I just got done with an Eevee mass outbreak, so all I had left to do to complete the Eevee research was evolve 10 Eevees. And since I was in the snow area anyways, I figured I'd finally get to see the Icy Rock in action. So I filled my team with a party of Eevees and wandered off on my way to the Icy Rock. Unfortunately for me, I forgot exactly where the Icy Rock was. So it kinda turned into me roaming around the land for way longer than I like to admit, mindlessly trying to find where the Icy Rock was. And that's when it happened. The first time in the year plus I've been playing this game that I actually got ambushed by the thieves when I had nothing but a party of Eevees. The good news is that the party of Eevees were like in their 50s, so it wasn't terrible. The bad news was, of course, I was confronted with the one member of the thieves who had Pokemon that were made to counteract normal types. So you think I was screwed, but I had a trick up my sleeve. All these Eevees knew to move Mimic, so I waited for her Rhydon to use Bulldoze, and then I mimicked it. It took several Eevees because they were so weak, but I was able to get through the Rhydon. Just to remember that she had 2 Pokemon, and the second one was Gengar. For better and for worse, I was stubborn though. I never lost to these people before, and I did not plan on losing today. So my initial plan was to try to mimic the Dark Pulse and use it back at her, similar like I did with the Rhydon. Unfortunately, I ran out of Dark Pulses to mimic, so I was forced to just endure in the worst way possible, literally PP stall her out of all of her Hypnosis and other moves until she was forced to use Shadow Ball, which did nothing to me, making an easy victory to mimic, and then just use the Shadow Ball against her. I used way more revives and potions than I'd like to admit, but I made it through the battle. I probably lost more money in the revives that I used than in the nuggets that I got from the battle, but dang it, I was too prideful to lose. And even after that complete waste of time, I was still hopelessly lost wandering around trying to find the cavern where the Icy Rock was at, until I eventually caved and googled it. On the bright side, because of that ordeal, I just so happened to stumble upon a shiny Purugly, and that's the story of the second shiny that I got this year. Also, I ended up resetting on the shiny, not because it ran away, but because I actually ran out of memory space on my SD card for my Switch, so it wouldn't let me save the screenshot or the screen recording of actually capturing the Pokemon, and I was so stubborn to have something on screen of my merits. They actually reset the game just to capture footage of catching it. Of course, it was way less elegant the second time around. 2024 is certainly going to be an interesting ride, isn't it?